It's a holiday. Enjoy the holiday. Enjoy it and savor it, whatever, and then get back on track the next day. Like, a lot of people stress out over holidays. Like, how do I deal with holidays? How do I deal with birthdays? How do I deal with Thanksgiving? How do I deal with Christmas? How do I deal with blah, blah, blah? It's a holiday. It's one day. It's probably even just one meal. But even if you stretched it out for the full day, right? Like, let's just say Christmas, you have a nice brunch. I don't know what you're going to have for brunch, but you're going to have pancakes and sausages and eggs and blah, blah, blah. You're going to have a high calorie brunch, and then you're going to have Christmas dinner. And then in between, there's going to be snacks and cakes and cookies and whatever stuff you got for Christmas, right? Enjoy it, right? Enjoy it. Enjoy in moderation. Like, don't be a pig about it, because one of the things I find when it comes to a lot of junk food, like, once you eat so much of it, eating more of the same is just more of the same. Like, for example, like if you have one piece of pie, going back for another piece of pie doesn't taste any better than the first, right? It's the same pie, right? Like, same thing with cookies or cakes or whatever. Like, have a couple cookies, have, a slice of cake or whatever. But after that, it's the same stuff, right? It doesn't get any better. Right? It doesn't get better the more you eat. So, like, just eat enough to kind of satisfy that craving, get the taste, get the craving out of your system, and then move on. Right? You don't need to overload on it. Right? It doesn't get better the more you eat. But still, enjoy it. Eat it. Like, this is how I deal with cravings. If I'm craving something, I will eat it. I will satisfy my craving, get it out of my system, and then move on. And get back on track for my next meal, or at least get back on track the next day. Don't get in the habit of, oh, I'll start again on Monday. Or now, this time of year, people say, oh, I'll start again on January 1st or in the new year, right? So that gives them an excuse to eat like crap today. Well, okay, it's December 18th right now. Let's just say I'm going to wait till January. Like, man, I got over a week of junk that I'm going to be eating. Whereas if I just say I'm going to eat, have this meal and then get back on track for my next meal, or get back on track the next day, you minimize the damage. And like, throughout the year, a lot of people use the whole excuse, well, I'll get back on track on Monday. So let's just say, okay, it's Friday and I'm going to have a cheat meal. Like, I don't know, I'm going to order a pizza tonight or whatever. I'm going to order a pizza. I'm going to get a case of beer and I'm going to sit back and I'm going to watch Netflix, right? I'm going to have a big old dirty cheat. And then I say, I'll get back on track on Monday. So I'm going to cheat Friday. I'm going to eat like crap on Saturday. I'm going to eat like crap on Sunday. And then I'm going to start again on Monday. Whereas what if I just said, I'm going to have my pizza and beer and cheat, but I'm going to get back on track for my next meal or for the next day? I would just minimize so much damage. I would minimize so much extra junk. So instead of starting again on Monday, you start again for your next meal or start again the next day. And that is how you make progress. That's how you minimize the damage and make more progress. And this whole ratio, like, of burning body fat and getting in shape, it's not this all or nothing extreme approach. It's just tipping the scale. It's just like, you want to have more good days than bad. And as long as you have more good days than bad and you're tipping the scale in favor of fat loss versus fat gain, you're going to get leaner. That's all it is. It's just like a balance scale. Whereas most people are having more bad days than good, or they're equaling it and they're stuck in a plateau, right? Like, if you cheat and then you have a good day and you cheat and you have a good day and, like, okay, you're stuck. And then people say, well, why am I not making any progress? Why am I not losing any weight? It's because you're eating too darn much, right? Like, you're not having more good days than bad. You need to have more good days in there so that you're in the calorie deficit and you're slowly making progress, right? It's just like running a business. This is like a profit and loss, like your income and your expenses, right? If your income doesn't exceed your expenses, you're not going to make a profit. I don't care how good the business is, how good the product is, and how good people love you and all that. Like, you could have 5-star ratings on Google and you could have, the best product in the world and everybody loves it. But if your income doesn't exceed your expenses, it's not going to last. It's going to be a fail. It's going to be a flop, right? Same thing with your workouts and your diet and your fat loss program. I mean, you could have the best workout program, right? You could have great genetics. You could have all this stuff going for you. But if your calories, like if you're trying to lose body fat, if you're not in a calorie deficit, meaning, you're not burning more calories than you consume, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how good the workout program is. It doesn't matter how good your genetics are. It doesn't matter what supplements you take and blah, blah, blah. Like, the numbers add up. The numbers matter. And you just need to be having more good days than bad. It's like in a business. You don't have to turn a profit every day, but you got to turn a profit most days. With your diet, you don't have to be in a calorie deficit every day, but you got to be in calorie deficit most days. And as long as you can do that, you can still make progress. Like that's how you're good enough, but good enough consistently, without the stress of trying to be perfect. So that's how we're going to deal with it. Enjoy your Christmas, enjoy your New Year's, enjoy your whatever you're going to have, but then get back on track the next day. Like don't let it extend out beyond. Like don't let it turn into a whole weekend long or week long or month long binge. That's where people gain the 10 pounds over the holiday season, is because they say, oh, it's the holidays, screw it, I'm going to eat like crap every day, and then I'll start again in January. That's where you gain the 10 pounds of pure blubber that sets you back. Whereas if you just have your meal, enjoy it, savor it, get that craving out of your system, and then get back on track the next day, the damage is minimal, and you can go through the holidays and actually lose fat. Right? I've got coaching students right now who are going through the holidays and getting leaner. I mean, how cool is that? Like to go through holidays and get leaner while everybody else is getting fatter, right? So then when you do see your family and friends, like if you are allowed to visit and whatever, then people will say like, holy crap, look at you. You're looking leaner. You're looking healthier. Like, what the heck have you been doing? Well, most of the world is like got their COVID weight gain going on all this year, right? Anyway, hopefully you found this video chat helpful. I enjoyed doing it. And as always, what I'm going to ask you to do is, if you enjoyed it, smash that thumbs up button. And if this was helpful for you and you think you know somebody who would benefit from this, feel free to share this with one person who you think would benefit from it. Maybe someone, a friend or a family member or a coworker or a workout partner or someone who's struggling with their fitness and nutrition. If you think this would help them, share the video, like share the link with them, or just, hey, you can even tell them to reach out to me if they got any questions. But share this with one person, right, who you think would really benefit from this stuff. Because like this is my passion. This really is like helping people to make sustainable lifestyle changes. That's what it's all about. And if you think it would help somebody, then feel free to share this video with them. It would mean a lot for me, and it might make a big difference for the person you share it with as well.